So some of you may remember a video I published last year that talked about Microsoft Cheese Terminator, a very quirkily named puzzle game for Windows 3.1 that was made available in 1992. Now the game itself isn't that unique as it's a Sokoban clone just with cheese instead of the usually expected boxes. But what makes it interesting is what you had to do to actually get a copy of it, because this wasn't sold in retail stores. In fact, it wasn't even sold at all. It was sent to you for free if you mailed in a survey found in Polish copies of Windows 3.1. So the availability of this game was pretty limited as a result, but somewhere along the way it was archived, and well, that's how I was able to make that video. So why am I talking about it again? Well, near the end of that episode I mentioned something quite unbelievable that happened in 2015 when somebody found one of these surveys from way back when and sent it to Microsoft's European subsidiary, jokingly asking if they could receive a copy of the game. And to everyone's surprise, not only did Microsoft send this person a floppy disk with Cheese Terminator on it, complete with a USB floppy drive, but they actually contracted a developer to create a modern version of the game called Cheese Terminator Reloaded that was then published in the Windows Store. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So unlike the original game, Cheese Terminator Reloaded was never archived, and for a while it seemed like it was going to be lost in obscurity forever. That is until the developer actually saw my video on the original Cheese Terminator and commented saying that he still had the code base for the game that he created and was going to see if he could make it available again, as it hasn't been in the Windows Store for years now. And as of May 1st, 2023, it is available for you to play right from your web browser. So we're going to do that momentarily here. But first, I want to give a huge thanks not only to the developer for actually recompiling this game and publishing it for us all to enjoy, but also to this person who left a comment on one of his blog posts shortly after I published my video. And the developer responded to it and gives us a little bit more insight into how this game was created. Apparently, he was contacted by Microsoft back in 2015 when he was still a student, and he then made this game in 2 sleepless nights, as he says somewhere on this blog post right here. And yeah, it's just really cool to see, just after all these years, that this game is now available for everybody to enjoy again. So let's go ahead and play it here. It was made with Unity. And the game itself is, well, very similar to the original one. In fact, the layout of all these puzzles, as far as I can tell, is exactly the same, at least for the first few puzzles that I've gone through here. So I guess what I'll do is just go through and we'll see how far I can get in this game without screwing up. And this version of Cheese Terminator actually makes it a little bit difficult compared to the original because it does not have an undo function where you could go back by a single move if you screwed up without affecting your life total. So you see we got 3 lives down here. You have 3 in the original game as well. So you can restart the level at any time. So just to demo that here, let's say I push this up here and I just screwed up this level now. So I can hit restart and I'll lose a single life, but it'll bring me back. I don't have to restart the entire game. The original one functioned that way as well. So let's see. I think did I screw up again? No. Yeah, I can do this. This can go here. We go back up here, push this here. I'm just like going to narrate over all my moves. We're going to do this, do that, push this here. How did I do this one? I think we go up here. I think we push this here. This goes down. And then I think we do, yeah, that. And then this goes up here. And oh, how did I get a life back? Oh, does it give you a life back if you complete the level? I guess it does. So let's just try that. I just got rid of one life there. So let's go down here. Let's go do that. And I think I just got to do that and then come back up here. Obviously, the goal is to do this in the least amount of moves possible. Yes, it does give you a life back. That's interesting. That is not how the original game functions. It keeps your life total the same as you progress through the levels. So that actually makes it easier because you have essentially 2 undos and your life total gets reset whenever you finish a level. So you could definitely go for a lot longer than you probably could have in the original version you know, with your life total not resetting. And, you know, not that, I mean, like, this game does lack a few things from the original. It doesn't have a leaderboard. It doesn't have an instruction manual that, like, explains the rules of the game to you. But not that it really needs to have that. I mean, this is just like a fun app that was created just basically as a result of somebody trolling Microsoft and sending them in this, like, survey years after, you know, Windows 3.1 was released, and just jokingly asked them, like, hey, can I have a copy of this game? And they were like, yeah, sure, we'll give you a copy and we'll just get a, like, modern version created. It's just really, really cool of them to actually, you know, do that. So props to Microsoft's European subsidiary. I'm not sure how involved the parent company was. But, you know, I think that is all there is to say about Cheese Terminator Reloaded. This is definitely a really short video by MJD standards, but I just wanted to let you guys know that this game is available again. It's really awesome. Just this whole story is super fascinating how things played out. And yeah, if you want to check it out for yourselves, I'll have the link down below. But if you enjoyed this video and if you want to see more like it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, get subscribed, all that good stuff. And if you really enjoyed this video and want to get early access to my future episodes, I do have a Patreon down below that you can check out. But either way, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.